let's talk about shotguns. They're strong in close range fights, and they are pretty easy and fun to use. It's popular in both ranked and competitive because of its crazy one-hit delete potential, making it hard for enemies to even react and shoot back. While its limited range may hold you back from winning fights that aren't usual in the CQC range, there's actually one more thing that's holding you back, and it's the way you move with a shotgun. Today is your lucky day because in this video we're going to show you the best way to use a shotgun and how you can be the sweatiest shotgun user in rank. We're going to break down Maki's gameplay and how he navigates the map with a shotgun. Let's start with the Garena region's specialty, the zigzag movement. It's arguably the most popular movement technique in the year 2020, and despite the multiple movement nerfs received years ago, it's one of the best go-to moves that you can use today. Watch this clip and see how Maki managed to get a 7-kill streak thanks to zigzagging. In the first few seconds of the clip, you can see that Maki's just stepping on the hill. But if you look closely at the minimap, you will see that his teammates are doing a good job blocking down the objective and securing the next spawn point. So Maki had one thing in mind, and that is to initiate a spawn trap to keep the enemy team away from the hill. He immediately went to yellow and encountered his first easy kill. And as soon as he went inside, another player showed up and managed to stay alive. Knowing that Maki already killed 2 players, he thought that maybe it's not a good idea to advance as they might be waiting for him. So he went back outside, saw a player entering the hill, and got his 3rd kill. Maki saw his teammates setting up at P2 at the minimap, so he figured that there should be more enemies up ahead and got a quick double to make that 5. Thanks to the UAV, Maki saw 2 players spawn at tractor and got another double to make it 7 kills in total. If you are not familiar with this movement technique, all you need to do is simply slowly move your joystick left and right diagonally. Doing this helps you become a harder target to hit and gives your enemy something to worry about instead of tracking you without any effort. Because after all, constantly moving left and right is better than running on a straight line. But there's a small problem with zigzagging. It's been in the game for years, and you know what that means. Most, if not all, players already know how to counter the movement technique. Are we doomed? Well, not really, because times have changed, and zigzag isn't the only movement that can be used when using shotguns in the current meta. We have the dolphin jump and slide jump plus ADS. To perform a dolphin jump, all you have to do is to slide left or right, then quickly swipe to the opposite direction of where you are going and press jump. Doing this helps you quickly change direction when you have to and potentially throw off your enemy's aim. You can use a melee or a sidearm to build momentum before you swap back to your shotgun, and dolphin jump if you want to cover more distance. Slide jump plus ADS is pretty self-explanatory. You just press slide, hit jump, aim down sights, and shoot. And this is where things get a bit interesting. We can use the zigzag movement technique and add the previous movements that I mentioned if you want to be the most annoying shotgun user in the lobby and break your enemy's camera. Take this short clip for example. Did you miss it? Let's break it down. Aside from Maki slide jumping in the first few kills, you can see him here adding another movement technique while constantly moving left and right. Yes, he just did a dolphin jump from zigzagging, but that's not all. You can also see Maki here weapon switching in order to build momentum. Now that you know how to break ankles, there's just one more thing that's bothering you. Why won't your gun shoot sometimes when you want to? I can totally relate with this one, and I cannot stress how many times I lost a gunfight because of this one mistake, not knowing how to cancel sprint to fire delay, or STF to be short. If you don't know, sprint to fire delay is the time it takes to raise your weapon before you can aim down sights or perform a hip fire while running. If you watched the sniper mistakes video that we made last month, you should know how to hack your weapon's STF by now. But if you haven't yet, here are 3 easy ways to cancel your sprint to fire delay. You can cancel your sprint to fire delay by flicking your joystick back while you're running, or by sliding and jumping. By doing these techniques, you're basically leaving your running motion, cancelling the sprint to fire delay whenever you try to hip fire or aim down sights. The KRM 262 and the R90 are currently the best shotguns in the meta right now. The KRM-262 can consistently one-shot an enemy up to 12 meters and a one-tap potential up to 16 meters as long as you can aim around the chest level. You will only need 4 pellets to hit in order to achieve that one-tap kill up to 12 meters and 7 pellets to achieve a one-tap up to 16 meters. For reference, the KRM-262 has a total of 12 pellets one shot, so hitting 4 pellets in a single shot shouldn't be that hard. The R90 on the other hand can one-shot kill with a hipfire up to 4 meters only and can consistently 2-burst an enemy up to 19 meters. Just like the KRM-262, R90 shoots a total of 12 pellets per shot. It takes 6 pellets to one-tap an enemy within 4 meters, ADS or hipfire, and 7 pellets to achieve a 2-shot kill up to 19 meters. That's ADS. Enough with the numbers. Which shotgun should you use? I personally consider the KRM-262 as the best shotgun in the game right now because of its high damage, light mobility, decent range, and its overall ease of use. The R90 may have the same traits as the KRM and is obviously superior in terms of damage range, but the only reason why I think the KRM is slightly better is because it is a more beginner-friendly weapon compared to the R90. In simpler terms, use the R90 if you know what you're capable of with your skills, and use the KRM-262 if you want a well-rounded shotgun or if you're trying to learn how to use one. Make sure to equip the lightweight perk for that extra 5% movement speed boost. Use Gung Ho as this will be your best green perk, and Slot and Quick Fix will be close second. For the blue perks, that silence is a must if you play S&D, and you can use survival training or hardline if you play respawn game modes. The frag and contact grenade are 2 great choices for your lethal equipment slot, while the smoke grenade and stim shot will be your best go-to for your tactical equipment. Oh, and speaking of stim shots, the reason why shotgun players love it is because of its movement speed buff. If you don't know, a stim shot recovers your health by 25 HP per second and boosts your movement speed for 2 seconds. It has a sting animation of 1.5 seconds that slows you down when used, but you don't have to worry about it if you have Gung Ho perk equipped. To pick up where we left, the misdirection device and kinetic armor will be your best operator skill options, while the low value score streaks like the UAV, Shock RC, Counter UAV, and Hunter Killer Drone and Predator Missile are a great choice. And let's not forget about the KRM-262 and R90 builds. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Here's everything you need to actually get good with shotguns.